Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and game viewers. It's time for a new but very short playthrough, and today you see right over here we're on the Game Boy Nintendo Switch Online app, and I want to play another pretty short Mario game, that being Super Mario Land. It's a real short Game Boy game. I'll be saying that a lot in this playthrough. This playthrough is not going to be very long, so let's hit the start button and begin. So, you might be wondering where we're in. Well, we're not in the Mushroom Kingdom this time. The game doesn't really tell us that outright. It's probably in like a manual or something, but we happen to be in Sarasaland. And you know what that means, for those of you who might be brushed up on Mario lore, specifically of the princesses. This ain't Peach we're saving Daisy. Arguably the better of the two princesses, I'd say. And the second best of the four main Mario princesses. In my opinion. Maybe that should be our question of the day, but we'll save that for the end. Since this game only has 12 levels, so it's going to be a really short game. And just like in some of the older games, you can't go to the left once you pass by a certain part. You might be wondering what this here flower is. I wish you had a slightly different sprite with it. Initially in pre-release material, you were going to have a different sprite whenever you threw this bouncing ball. Instead of the normal fireball, we have a bounce ball. I'm not entirely sure what's called as flower, just the bounce ball flower, I guess is what we should call it through the duration of this playthrough. So, as you can see, we're in a bit of a desert area. We got a Goomba over here. And you saw that Koopa earlier, but I want to mention something about it next time we see another one. And if I remember correctly, I think that's called a fly man, or a fly guy. Yeah, you real fly, alright. Remember hearing that all the time back in middle school. But anyways. Hey, look at that, a star, and you have a different star theme as well. At least your sprite changes a little bit when you have a star, when you start blinking like this. Hello, Aaron, how are you doing today? Thank you for the resubscription. For how many months? 25 months. Thank you, good sir. Everything's going just fine. Thank you for asking. Alright, and one other thing about this type of flower, it can actually collect coins for you. Something that flowers cannot do in other Mario games. And just see if I can show this off. Like that. Yes, that was the short Mario game that I was talking about. This won't be a long playthrough. But anyways, instead of flagpoles, we have this little temple thing that you go into. I hope you're enjoying the zone. Alright, and to get more lives, we just go up this here ladder, we get 2 more lives. And just like in the Pokemon card playthrough, I'm going to use some save states, since later in the game you get quite a bit of enemy spam and it can be a little annoying. Like, why don't we make a save state right here? Just in case something goes south. And I swear if my little sister here, she'd be like, oh, go south, huh? And Mario, if you feel like turning around, that'd be nice. Alright, I didn't get hit, who cares? On the Game Boy, as you can kind of tell. By the color. Not exactly the Game Boy color, but still. Alright, you see these Koopas over here? They're not like normal Koopas, and I'll show you why. So you jump on it, and it explodes. They're called Kamikaze Koopas. Kind of like what the Kamikaze Goombas in Super Paper Mario were initially going to be. The reason why they're that instead of the normal Koopas, because something about how the Koopa shells couldn't work on the Game Boy hardware, it was like a hardware limitation. So instead, the devs got a little creative and made them explode if you jump on them instead and turn their shells black to kind of fit with the limitations. Nintendo were really game devs were really very creative back then. I mean, they're still creative now, I guess, but they really put that creativity to the max back then. And these spear guys, just want to hit them out the way. Alright, you can run in this game as well after hitting the shoot button. When I get the Goombas out the way. Let's see if I can land on that cloud. And so far the enemy placements here I think are pretty decent. Gives you plenty of time to react to them. It's not gonna be that good in later levels though. Hey, look at that, free 1-up. Instead of 1-up mushroom, you get those little hearts. Alright, and looks like we're at the end of this stage as well. And those platforms over there, much like donut platforms, god damn it. Anyways, much like donut platforms, they fall once you land on them, as you saw there. Alright, and I'm gonna shut up for a sec, because this song is pretty cool and gets a lot of really neat remixes. y'all think of this song? This is a real good song. It's called the Eastern Kingdom in game, but in later, like, Nintendo games in general, like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, that give remixes to this game, they call it Underground theme of this game. I mean, it's such a sick theme even back then. Probably one of the best Mario platforming themes, at least in my personal opinion. Alright, now we have the boss here. Let's give a save state just in case things go south. You don't want things to go south now, do you? No. Actually, that wasn't the boss. He's later on. Yes, that'd be pretty neat. I think you can duck in this game if I remember correctly. Actually, wait a minute, I can just break these blocks. I didn't think of that. Forgot about that. Anyways. We also, I should have mentioned this before in the previous stage, but we also see, what? Lame. I'm resetting, screw that. That's one thing that kind of does suck about those platforms. You don't really see them falling. I mean, you can kind of tell when they'll fall since they're a bit looser compared to the other platforms, but it can still catch you by surprise. And just like in Super Mario Bros., you tend to get hit. It's not like later games where you're still Big Mario. Nope, you go right back to Small Mario, so you can only take one other hit before potential death. I let those fall. But, what was I saying before? Those aren't enemies. Those are falling platforms. Oh, here's the boss. God damn it. That's no good. Come on, you can do it. Yes. Alright, much like the Bowser fights in the first game, just jump over him or try to get under him, hit this little switch here, and he's dead. There could be a better opponent for those two. Alright, and look what we have here. It ain't Peach, it's... Thank you. Thank you, Mario. I'm trying to do a Daisy voice. Oh, Daisy! Nope. It was a Fly Guy. This is the first and pretty much only time Daisy ever needed rescuing outside of spin-offs. I really hope this game gets a remake or something one day. It really should. And maybe give it some longer levels. Alright, and why is there a spacecraft above me? You know what, who cares? Time to make a save state. Y'all gonna hate me for this, but it's my playthrough. I shall play it how I'd like to. Maybe a challenge run one day, but for now, no. Now, if we were on original hardware, I wouldn't be able to do that. Uh-oh, I almost died. Ah! I'm resetting, that was bullshit. Oh, at least unlike a certain other Mario game I was previously playing, at least Mario stops on a dime, goddammit. Makes it a little easier to platform. Yeah, I know, a game made in the late 90s has slightly better controls than a game made in the late 2010s. It's kind of funny, actually. I know I'm dissing one of my personal favorite 2D platforming Mario games, but still, I can still diss it even if I like it. Yes, they're both masters, but backstories are widely different, I'd say. And same with their power sets. Alright, we got them fish bones, not like the ones we see in later games. And again, the placement of these guys are pretty decent. The Mega Man franchise, specifically the Classic Series, could certainly take notes from this, because you have plenty of time to react to them. It's not something that kind of just shows up as you try to walk over it. Which is why I think these guys are a little more fair, which still gives a decent challenge. Hey, a star. And we got a bounce ball flower, and I'm gonna make a save state just in case I lose it. And these little Seadra creatures over here. Alright, I guess they can't die to the bounce. You motherfucker. That was a little unfair. Couldn't see him on screen until I ran in there. Alright, you can tell that he clearly took damage from that, but then afterwards he just doesn't get hit. It's strange. Don't hit me, Seadra. God! I somehow didn't get hit with that. I'm not complaining. I think we're at the end of the level. Yes, we are. And I made it to the top again. I'm not entirely sure. I need to look up like a guide or something. I'm not entirely sure why going up here even gives you a bonus, I guess. It's kind of like early versions of secret exits that we'll see in later games. I got 2 more lives again. I technically can weather ball under the sun. Anyways, let's save state again, just in case. This game is so short, actually. If you're good enough at it, you can beat it in, like, under 25 minutes, and that's not even speedrunning. I'd hate to see the speedruns. Or I'd love to see the speedruns, I guess, in this case. And these weird guys, I don't know, they look like they came out of a certain TV show I remember my nephew used to watch called Storybots. If anyone knows Storybots, shout out to you. It's actually pretty cool. But they look like one of those weird-ass creatures. Yeah, Terrifier Kingdra. I gotta be real careful. Yeah. I will. I need it for a new team I have planned anyways. Can't touch me. Alright, we got the piranha plants over here. And nothing to write home about, really, let's be honest. They're just like any old normal-ass piranha plant in any other Mario game. And I already failed that. Oh, whatever. And we got ourselves underwater shoot-em-ups level. And let us create a save state real quick, just in case things go south. Yep. And speaking of pocket monsters... got something planned for that. But for now. Alright, we got more of those Cedras, but they behave a little differently underwater. Funnily enough, I don't think bloopers are in this game. I guess they don't fit in a more desert-themed area, like Sarasaland. Fun fact about Sarasaland, if you say it fast enough, it almost sounds like you're saying Sassy Land. Heh, just like Daisy's personality. Maybe that wasn't established back then for her. But nowadays, we all know her as a bit sassy. I'd say she's more of a tomboy mother frick. I got hit. Now I don't think you get any power-ups into here. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, looky there. Come on, no! Ah, son of a bitch. I'm going back on my load. On my save state loading. Don't take that out of context. As I said, in case things go south. Alright, time to blast these things up. You'll even see something like this in a later level as well. Perhaps not underwater, but you'll use the same kind of shoot-em-ups gimmick. Come on, Mario, shoot them, thank you. Hey, look whose name they spelling out. Alright, and we have Kingdra over here trying to shoot us down with a giant spear in the corner. Don't you hit me? Okay. As you can tell, the hitboxes are a little off in this game, but you know it's working to our advantage, and Kingdra's dead. And we win the level. Yes. Don't worry, that's playing for games I either haven't played on the channel yet, or just don't plan on playing. Hey look, it's Daisy, underwater again. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Mario. I can't do a Daisy voice. Oh, Daisy. She's an octopops. I don't know what to call that thing. I ain't Zelda, so I can't call it an Octorok. And with that, we're halfway through the game. As I mentioned, this game only has 12 levels. So I wasn't expecting this to go so fast, so I might as well do a few more levels while we can. And hey, look at that, we got a bunch of Maui Maui statues in the background. I don't know, we were in Hawaii. Not entirely, but whatever. Oh no, get away from me, and you can go through the pipes. Why can you go through the pipes? Alright, we got another bounce ball full hour. Okay, I almost got hit. Alright, we have bullet bills over here. They ain't no torpedo Teds or missile Megs, it's Bullet Bill. You guys all get the joke. But anyways. Almost got hit there. I hate that these enemies can go through the terrain. It feels like I'm being chased. Alright, he's off screen. Uh-oh. Ah! I almost got hit with a bullet bill. The whole pipe thing? I didn't mention anything about a pipe. Oh my god. Oh, those guys will come on the screen pretty quickly. Yeah, look at that. I think they're running or something. It looks weird. I think those Maui-looking enemies take at least 2 hits from the bounce ball flower. Let's see if I can despawn him. Alright, didn't really need to despawn him. Yeah, get away from me. No! Load that in. Load that back, that was bullshit. I should have made a save state beforehand. And I gotta do this all over again. Alright, let's see if we can speed through this without taking too much damage. Or I can simply jump on him. Pretty funny flattening animation he's got. If that's what you'd like to, we can. Yeah, my way around the planet, I almost died. Alright, now let's make a save state here. Alright, come on, Bullet Bill, go. Go your own direction. Alright, we got Running Man. At least he dies on one hit to the bounce ball full hour. Alright, we got this guy again. Alright, so let him pass by us so we can run away. Oh wait, thought I got hit. Glad I didn't get hit. Alright, now, just in case things go south here, I'm gonna save state. Oh my god. Things went south. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Anyways, try again, as they say. Alright, now these rocks, oh my god, these rocks are annoying as hell. I'm going to make another save state because I do not like these things. The gimmick here is you have to jump on them. And the way they move is a little confusing, as you can see there. You can easily end up clamping onto another rock like that. So you kind of have to jump out of the way at a right time, kind of like this. But it's a little hard to time sometimes. And, wait. I guess you can't take damage from them. It looks like you can, and where the hell? Okay, you can take damage from them. These rocks are annoying as hell. They also look like falling fruity pebbles. And they can just corner me. Why? I hate these things. God damn it. See, these things are part of the reason I'm using save states. And I don't know why they just randomly fall out of the sky. Is there a rock slide going on and I just can't see it? Yeah, somebody put spikes on the battlefield, indeed. They brought spikes to a rock fight. Alright, and once again, they got another one here. I really wish they had, like, some sort of mountain in the background instead of rocks just supposedly flying out of that cloud there. Or, you know, just out of the straight-up ether. And I'm gonna save state again, once again, just in case things go south. Well, I'm stupid. I gotta... Oh, okay, I deserve that one. Anyways, let's see how fast we can get through this. Get out of my way, rock. Alright, now this time, let's not make the same mistake. Alright, thankfully you're given just enough height to jump up this platform. It's probably gonna be another rock, but I'm not waiting for it. Definitely gonna be another one over here. There are safe enough platforms to stand on. Alright, we've finally made it to the end of the level. I am not going up there, I don't care. That seems like a good hero name. Alright, now we're on the underground again with that really kick-ass Eastern Kingdom theme. That's another thing, this game takes place in different kingdoms, not just Sarasaland. Or I guess these are kingdoms in Sarasaland, I don't know. These spider enemies are annoying as hell. Not as annoying as the spider enemies we'll see in Mega Man games, but still. These guys just come down here, and they take not one but two hits to kill. So if you have the bounce ball flower, you can certainly take things slow, but if you don't, gotta kind of run under them. They're not that bad of an obstacle, I'd say, depending on their placement, but still. Alright, these spider enemies over here are pretty damn annoying as well. I can jump on him, get out of here, you're an annoying bitch. And now this placement's kind of bad, because it's placed right in such a way where if you jump on that platform, yeah, you can avoid it, but you're likely to take a hit, as you saw there just now. Come on, get down here, thank you. And sometimes you forget they're even there. Come on. Funny, sounds like spiders in real life. Anyways. I'm gonna call it Sarasaland Ariados, I don't know, it's a bug rock type, let's just say. Speaking of, what if... Got a nice idea, I might commission somebody to do this. But what if we had Pokemon if they had regional forms in other, you know, franchises, you know, like Mario? That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I make that joke quite a bit on this channel anyways. Like I did in my Mario and Luigi Brothership playthrough. Some neat idea. Oh, whatever. Oh my god. Oh, Gemini Man for Mega Man 3. Alright, once I get up to those closer parts, I'm in safe state again. Come on now. Yeah, you know what? I can just run under him. Who cares? Alright, and just like most other games, you go near a pipe with a piranha plant, the piranha plant won't come out. And as you saw how I died there before, I'm gonna make a safe state right over here once I kill the spider. Oh, come on. As I said, I do not like that placement because with how small that platform is, you're likely to take a hit. And I don't think the spider is placed in such a way where if you have the bounce ball flyer, you can easily kill it, so yeah, not the best placement. Alright, now this here is just stupid. And once again, if you jump, you have no backwards momentum, so once you jump, there is no going backwards unlike some later games. So I pretty much just have to fall like that. It's possible. Very possible. There we go. And now, because I don't feel like going through that again, I'm gonna make another save state. Y'all can call me a pansy if you want. Everybody say pansy in the chat. It's a skill issue, I guess. But I don't really care. I don't feel like going through that over and over again. I can kill that spider from that range. Now, if only I could kill this other one. Alright. Oh, yes, I can. For this level, as you can see, it's better to just take it slow. Or that, Mario issues. Alright, looks like one of those might be a spike as well. That hits. You're dead. And look at that, the stupid-ass rock gimmick again. Oh yes, you can pause the game if you press plus. And this rock gimmick is so much better than the last one we went over like 5 minutes ago. At least I can just slide down there. Alright, one spider is dead. Gotta be quick, I don't want to fall off these things. I can just skip all of that and I'm not getting the exit. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, and we're in 3-3, the 9th level of the game. And we're about 75% of the way through the game now. And I'm dead immediately. Well, we'll try that again. And we have ourselves a bit of an airborne level over here. Ah! Again. Gotta try again, as they say. Oh my... Okay. I could have jumped there. Oh my god. Seems moving platforms are my weakness in these games. I mean, you kind of have to go with both the momentum of Mario himself and the platform. That can be a little hard to master. And here comes the rocks again. That's totally what I need to see right now. Alright, save Satan. Well, at least they're not stairs. Imagine platform stairs. Oh boy. Thank you for your safety checks. And, wait. Oh, god damn it. I didn't know you can gain momentum in the air. Huh, learn something new every day. Oh, come on. It's game design 101. Don't put a frickin' invisible block right where someone can jump. Awful game design. Worst level in the game. Fuck out of here. You don't do that. Alright, now that I know it's there. Some unfair Mario looking shit. This ain't unfair Mario, god damn it, don't do that. Alright, this jump over here sucks ass, so I'm gonna save state again. And that's why it sucks. Jump up here, gotta jump up here again, then go on the platform, and then go over here. And you gotta do it all over again over here. Alright, we should be nearing the boss fight as well. Oh, come on, that hit twice. You should be dead. And he's the one throwing the rocks. Seriously. Good to know, I guess. I figured with your targeting of the bounce ball flower, you could certainly hit him a few times with that. Thankfully, the bounce ball flower also goes through the rocks. So you have a higher chance of hitting him. Alright, jump out the way. Alright, hit him a good 3 times. And I got hit. Of course I did. Try again. Oh my god. Forgot that it starts there. No! How did I get out of that initially? Ah! Oh my god. Ah. There we go. Let's get one good hit on him, and then save state again, just so I don't have to keep dodging that rock literally at the last second. I think what you're supposed to do is try to jump over him. You know what, who cares? Level's done. And they all died at the end. Thank you. Mario. Oh, Daisy! And she was a spider dude. Well, with that being said, Mario just stands there blankly like, what just happened? Anyways, let's grab our 2 extra... Yep. They say the best things come in 2, not 3. But anyways, now this here Fauna World is actually based on a region in China. As you can kind of tell by some of the architecture over here, especially at the top of the level there. But I think we'll save this for, yep, the finale. I told you this would be a pretty quick playthrough. Better yet. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I'll just stand right over here and make a little save state. And we'll make a really short finale later on. So if y'all enjoyed this addition to the Super Mario Land playthrough and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit the video growing up on YouTube. You know, I'm going to pause for a sec, just so I don't waste time. And that bell button for more. I'm going to give a special thank you to her for joining me once again for this wonderful video as well. Consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience. And in the next episode, it's going to be pretty much the quickest finale you've ever seen on this channel. Just us going through the last couple of levels. So anyways, and also thank you for resubscribing to the channel. Now, let us go raid. And who did you want me to raid again? Let's see. For those of you on Twitch... Alright, Tomo Parker, that's who we shall raid. Let's send him some unwavering love and support. And he's playing DK Bonanza. Send him your unwavering love and support. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Have a terrific day.